guys, EthDo here, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 traps to set in Minecraft in my own opinion. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make the trap, how to make it look realistic, and the building materials required. At the end of the video, there will be a slight montage showing you all of the traps being set off. Okay, number 5, and this is tricking somebody using some kind of desirable ore. So what you do is you put your desirable ore somewhere that someone's going to find it, or if you point it out to them. But then when they mine it from above or just around it, there's a good chance that they'll fall into this. Now what this is a dispenser setup with fire charges and or arrows, whichever you want to use, with some pressure plates to set it off. The amount of each of these will depend on how big you make the structure, and of course vary the ore based on realism. Don't put diamonds on the surface, but of course if you are in the mines, diamond would be a good one because you're guaranteed to get someone to go over to it. Once they do mine it, and if they do, they'll fall onto here. Pressure plates will then shoot out a mixture of arrows and fire charges. Of course this is a cross section of it, so this will all be covered up and there will be no escape. So they begin to panic, they probably run across and hit more of the pressure plates, resulting in the kill, and you could then go and collect the stuff. Number 4, and this is the collapsing floorboard. I've used this recently on the PlayStation 3 edition of Minecraft and it worked perfectly. This is a great one to get back at your friend for if they're annoying you or whatever. It's pretty fun, and you could easily just give them the stuff back afterwards. So what we've got here is a fake entrance to a house. Obviously click the door to open, click the button, and then you have a second of realising you're stuffed, and then you fall. Now this does have to be reset each time, which is why it is obviously not higher up in the list. If we just change that, there aren't really anything you need for this one, other than one standard piston and some redstone, and obviously your own building of whatever you want to build, however you want to do it. You're also going to need some ladder, which to make this more effective, be sure to leave slightly short so that people then can't get back up. Also, if two people go down at once, going to raid your house or whatever, they might get stuck in this spot and have to kill one or the other will have to kill them to escape the spot in the first place, and then you end up with a double kill once they push the button. This is one of my personal favourites, but of course the fact that somebody could realise it's a trap and just simply break through is the reason it's not higher on the list. Number 3, and this is the unescapable TNT mine. And what this is a simple setup where once you step on the pressure plate, pistons push up these two blocks, enabling you to be stuck. And you can do this in some kind of one block in width corridor, so that they become completely stuck. Of course, if this was completely filled in, if I just do now, and I stand here, I'm now stuck. But of course, just being stuck is kind of pointless, because they can just break out. But it becomes useful if you're setting off a TNT mine below. If I was to put TNT in here, at which point it's set to the redstone, so once you step on the pressure plate, the mine starts to go off, and you only actually need one to be able to reach the redstone. After that, you can just put them around it, and they'll be set off after this one blows up. This is a good one in some kind of house defense, but of course you might end up damaging your own home unless you put it in some kind of suitable spot that you're willing to have exploded, some kind of tunnel underground or whatever you want to do really. But it's quite a fun one because the second they, for a brief second or so, they think it's just a stop, and then they break the pressure plate, but of course by that point the TNT is already set to explode and it's too late to escape. Number 2, and this is the deadly door entrance. And basically what this is, as someone goes to walk in their home, imagining that there's blocks here, you walk in, if I can move, and then they become stuck. But by which point, TNT beneath these pressure plates will have already been set off, and then they'll get blown up when they're in the confusion when they open the door. This is one of the highest in the list, because it only requires, as a minimum, one TNT and one pressure plate. Of course you'll have to have a house set up, but if you're willing to have a small section of your house exploded, then it's an alright one. Of course you could build some kind of fake house, or you could build what you call a storage area, a fake storage area, tell your friend to go get something, they go in and it obviously blows up underneath them. This is definitely one of the best ones because of the lack of resources needed, and is very quick to set up as well. The number 1 spot goes to a trapped chest. Now some people feel that trapped chests are obvious to see, which this one is. I'll admit that the red line is there. But can you tell the difference between this one and this one? One is a trap chest while one is not. This one was in fact a trap chest, and not the trap chest, sorry, this one was a trap chest. Even I couldn't tell them apart for a second there. And by putting a sign in front of it, of course, that's how you create the illusion. It's almost impossible to tell unless you obviously go up here, but if you built it in a way that you can't, then of course they'll have no way of knowing. What you simply do is put a little redstone bit under here, and once the chest is open, you can see the redstone particles at the bottom of the screen there. That's then active, and then around that you can place TNT wherever you want. You can put as much around it as you want, because of course you only need one to connect to the redstone, then you can just put them anywhere because they'll still blow up once it's opened. If you don't want to use signs, maybe you think they're a bit pricey, then be sure to use a trap chest, double trap chest, sorry, because I feel that they are less obvious, because I don't think people are aware that you can actually make double trap chests. I know it's a fairly recent update that you could actually do that, because when they initially brought them out it was only single chests. This is of course the highest one because of the few materials required, and also the fact that it could be quite humorous to see them open the chest and have that sudden realization when they see the, oh no, damn it. That happened last time I tried to film this. Oh well. Well, you can see even I fell for that then. It's pretty big effect. That was only 3 TNT. If you got, or like 10 TNT, you could blow up a massive area. You could put the chest anywhere. You could put it in the mine. I wouldn't advise putting it in your house, because obviously you don't want to do that much damage to your house. But generally the best one here, I'd say. This is of course my own opinion. If you have your own opinions, as long as they're not, of course, slamming on my opinion, then be sure to post in the comments what you feel is the best trap to set in Minecraft. If you have found this video helpful and in a way informative, then please do take a second to hit the like button below.